I here on stream tonight? Am I here? Did I make it? Did I make it tonight? On to stream? Is this what we always dreamed of? Are we here? Are we vibing? Is life good? To be determined. To be determined, bro. To be freaking determined. But regardless of the fact, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for another opportunity, another night, another day to wake up. Another beautiful day I got to experience, right? We gotta start by being grateful. Yep. Another freaking punch in. Gotta punch in tonight again. Again. Right? Gotta punch in. Gotta bang bang punch in, clock in. Right? It's important. Gotta punch in. But yeah, man. Doing the boring, lame stuff. It's a damn shame, bro. It's a damn shame that we have to do the boring and lame stuff. We can't do the cool stuff. We can't do the freaking flashy, the amazing stuff. It's a shame, but the lame stuff, the stuff that's not cool, that's the stuff that matters, right? The unsexy shit. The shit that you think is pointless. The pointless shit, the unsexy shit, that's the shit that that's the shit that counts. Right? The boring shit. The lame shit. You know? And I had to study a lot to understand the boring and the lame shit is the shit that gets you where you need to be. Not even, it gets you there, but it also keeps you there, right? It gets you there and it keeps you there. Everybody want to be the man and freaking look like it, live like it, show it. But I had to do a lot of freaking studying and a lot of research to understand living like the man will ruin you, even if you really are. That's another thing too. Even if you really are, right? And it goes back to the old story of freaking the kid who was ranked higher than Braun in high school, right? And it's funny, you'll see it in his documentary. He literally he's playing with Carmelo, he's playing with LeBron. He's ranked higher than both of them at the time, right? And then he little bros him. Like he literally brings Carmelo over, he literally does this to his head, he pats his head down and he's like, don't worry, this, that. Fast forward, they show a clip of bro chilling on the couch 10 years later, watching Carmelo and then watching LeBron. Fast forward, bro. Shit's crazy. Then, it shows you how, yo, shit can change fast, bro. Shit can change fast. Living like the man ain't a recipe to freaking sustaining shit. And then it's funny because you see a version of him talking to his younger self, and he's literally telling his younger self, he's like, yo, he was like, the reason why you're fat and you're out of shape now and shit's not working is because You don't know what it's like to freaking do the lame shit, the boring shit. Waking up early, doing shit early, freaking doing the uncool shit because you wanted to freaking be with the cool people, doing the cool things, freaking running around while freaking Carmelo and LeBron were, of course, grinding. But it's a testament, and I always look back on it because I always see that and be like, dang, bro, like, it's okay with being a star and it's okay with like being the man, but it doesn't matter even if you are, once you live like it, shit can turn in an instant, right? And then I look at people who are able to sustain greatness. This is about greatness. I look at people who are able to sustain greatness. Where the fuck will you find Curry right now? Where would Curry be? If you had to guess, where would he be? Probably be in the gym right now shooting a three-pointer. Most likely, right? He's doing bro, but he's not living like the man. He's not with this rapper. He's not in this club with this stripper. He's not freaking living like he's freaking the shit. He ain't freaking bragging about doing this, that. He's still doing the boring, lame shit. Why? And it's sad, right? It's a paradox. To be a winner and to win, you have to do the boring, lame shit. You have to do that shit. You have to do that shit. You have to do the shit where it's like, it's not cool, it's not sexy, and nobody's freaking validating you, nobody's applauding you, freaking nobody thinks that shit's like cool or gonna work. You gotta do that shit. Then when you do a Am I back? Is my audio fine? I said, then when you do enough of that shit, then you get to freaking you get to win. Once you freaking bro, why is there so many distractions, yo? Why are people calling me, bro? Holy shit. I was in flow state. Once you freaking, I was in flow state, my nigga, damn. What the fuck? Bro. Holy shit. Bro, I wish I had a mod in here who could freaking tell me if audio is good. But you know, I guess we'll just freaking, I guess we'll just vibe. Right? Thing is, I remember where I was. Now I remember where I was. I was in freaking, I was talking about doing the lame shit. He said audio is good. Thank you, Bad Plex. Okay, perfect. I got a call coming in, that's why. Where was I? That's where I was, right? Doing the lame shit. Now, it's boring. It's not fun. And, bro, you gotta study this shit, bro. You have to study this shit. Because once you study how a lot of people have been able, there's a difference between getting there. You gotta study people who got there, but you also gotta study people who got there but couldn't sustain it. Bro, sustaining something is way different, bro. Sustaining something is way different, bro. Sustaining greatness is way different, right? And I always bring up the Mike Tyson example, right? Because the thing is, he wasn't the man till he won. And it's funny, his trainer literally says it in the documentary. His trainer was like, all of a sudden he became he became a heavyweight world champion of the world, and all of a sudden nobody heard the lisp anymore, and everybody wanted to be next to him. All of a sudden, supermodels showing up to his freaking his fights. All of a sudden, though. But what did he have to do to get there? What did he have to do to get there? Nothing cool, nothing fun, nothing sexy. But that's not the point. The point is, how did he go from having 400 million to being dead broke and in jail and in prison? That's the point. Why couldn't he sustain the greatness? He said it himself. Once his mentor, the person who was like keeping his life in check, his trainer, died, he let in other influences. Other influences told him, hey, yo, you're a celebrity now. You're this, you're that. Be at this party. Be with this chick. Be over here. All of a sudden, he wasn't living like a winner anymore. He wasn't doing late nights in the gym. He wasn't doing recoveries. He was a celebrity. And all because of the way he changed how he lived. All of that snowballed into losing all your money and going into prison. He lived like the man, right? He stopped living like a winner. That's the key. That's why Steph is still able to freaking make 60 million a year. And bro, he hasn't crashed out. He sustained it. Why? He don't live like the man, even if he is the man. When you win and you become the winner, you're automatically the man, because you're winning. That's the thing about life. When you win, you become the man. But you don't need to win to be the man. You can act like the man all the time. It's very easy to do. Acting like the man and living like the man are dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. It really is. Because then you got an ego. Now you think you're this. Now you think you're too good. You think you're too good to do the shit that you know is like gonna keep you, the shit that got you there, basically. Khabib says that shit as well. He said that's why a lot of champions can't stay champions. He's like, as soon as they get to their goal, they get to where they want to be, they train a little less hard. They skip a couple workouts. They say, hey, I earned it. I deserve it. Let's take a day off. Let's rest. Let's kick back for a little bit. And slowly but surely the habits change, bro. The habits change. Bro, everybody's been there. Every young man's been there. I was there. And it's funny, I literally look back to that period where I thought I was the man because I was fucking with these girls, I was doing this, I was lifted, bro. I had muscles, I was having sex all the time. I was like, I'm the man. And it's funny because I was the brokest I ever was in my life. I realized that. Like, it's funny how I thought I was the man, but I literally was the brokest I had ever been in my life. That's the paradox. Because being the man or acting like the man, nigga, there's no payoff. There's no payoff. Where's the payoff in? Chilling in the fucking gym. Doing the boring work. Doing the shit that people would laugh at you at. Kobe. Bro, you know how many teammates literally used to laugh at Kobe for practicing without a ball, being in gym crazy hours, just going home early from the party? How many people laughed at him? But bro, That's where greatness is. That's where greatness is. And it's hard because nobody wants to do the freaking, everybody wants to be cool, bro. Because being cool, being being lame, doing the lame shit, the lame work, this is the lame shit. And it's funny because it sounds like lame shit till the results come. Waking up early, sticking to your routine, doing what you need to do every day, going to bed early to get rest, and then waking up and repeating it. That's the lame shit. Not the coolest shit. Not with this crazy ass friend group, this crazy ass bitch, this crazy ass party. Like, that's lame shit. Going to bed early, waking up early, eating proper, getting rest, proper rest, getting the right nutritions, drinking water all the time, staying healthy. It's lame. It's not cool. But that's the shit that freaking allows you to win. That's literally how it works, bro. And it's a damn shame. I've understood this because I've had to study a lot of people who did it, sustained it, and then did it, and then lost it. Right? But at the same time, it's not easy to stay lame, bro. Nobody wants to be lame, bro. Everybody wants to be doing this, doing that, here, there, this person, that person. Everybody wants to do that shit. I know that feeling. But I also know the feeling of thinking you're the man because you're whatever girl you're fucking, whatever freaking things you're doing in the gym. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Just like that raw, primal, like, I feel like the man. Confidence, all that. Usually, I don't know. It depends. Some people do actually have the money behind it, so I'm not going to say that. But usually, that shit ain't really, it don't produce winning because there's too much ego, there's too much attitude, and like, it's too much you think you know it all. Like, you think you're like the shit, you think you're the number one option. I've been there, bro. I literally had a stream titled that a couple months, like a year, was it 2 years ago or something, a year ago? It's called I'm the number one option. Bro, I feel like the man. But if you really saw how I was living, bro, it's like, you're not the man. But I thought I was because I was freaking having sex all the time, freaking, my muscles were out. I thought I was the man. I wasn't. Look, I was confident, right? Now, as I've matured, I've understood, all right, bro. At the end of the day, whether if I win or if I don't, I don't want to act like that again. Why? Because it doesn't sustain anything. It doesn't sustain anything. Having your head up your ass never sustains shit, bro. Never, ever, ever. Bro, stay in the gym. Stay in the gym. Just stay in the gym, yo. Stay in the gym. But I get it. Everybody want to show off and shit. Show that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I get it. But you don't want to be freaking Lenny Cook like Lenny Cook was to LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. You don't want to be freaking little bro and everybody. Then as time goes past, you actually are a little bro when shit's solidified. Bro, it's just crazy to see. He was literally ranked above Melo, Bron. He's literally just patting Melo's head and shit. Fast forward 10 years, he walks in the stadium, he's asking Melo for an autograph. He's like, do you remember me? Melo was like, yeah, what's up, little bro? And it's like, dang. But hey, he wanted to live it up and live like a star and live like the man. That's how it works. Even if you can freaking do all this shit and act a certain way because you got it, it's never in your best interest, bro. Cause before you know it, that shit will slowly but surely wipe away. What's up, Reek? I haven't seen Reek in a grip, yo. What's up? Slowly but surely, that shit will go away. And I'm not here to tell people how to act, how their attitude should be, how they should project themselves into the world. I'm just only talking about what I've noticed, what I've seen, what I've studied, yo. That's all I'm talking about. Nice to meet you, brother. That's it. That's all I can freaking... Cause you gotta study shit, yo. That's how people usually get to their positions, but nope, everybody wanna stop learning. Everybody want to stop learning. Everybody want to think it all. Bro, I've literally been there just because literally, I seen that happen to a lot of people. It happens a lot. You start fucking with a girl that you really fuck with, that you really think is like, holy shit, like, and then bang. You can't tell a motherfucker shit. Everybody knows, everybody had a friend like that, or everybody's been in that situation. A nigga get some fine shit. Nigga don't want to listen no more. Nigga knows everything. Nigga can't do no wrong. He don't need nobody. Yo, nigga get fine shit. He don't need nobody. He don't need to work no more. Everything's taken care of. Bruh, how many men have gotten fine shit and then ended up in prison? Yo, that's some real shit. How many fucking men have gotten fine shit and then ended up in prison, nigga? Look at Mike Tyson. Bro, that's real shit. Well, it's part of it. It's part of like growing up from boy to man. It's part of it. Because it's the ego. That ego. But you'll never, that's one thing I noticed about doing the lame, boring work. You never get an ego. Bro, how could you have an ego when when your days consist of practicing your craft and doing your shit alone? How? You're not gonna think you're the man. You're not gonna project it. How? When you're in the clubs, when you're chilling with freaking 4 big booty hoes, when you're doing this and that, when everybody's freaking validating you, when you're living like a rock star and a superstar, of course your ego is gonna be out the roof and you're not gonna be able to be humble. That's also another great thing about freaking being in the dark gym. Bro, there is no ego. Because nothing you're doing is cool. You know it. You deep down, like, you just look around and you know it. This ain't cool. Nobody's validating me. Nobody's here saying good job. Nobody wants to be here. Like, it's just like that. And nobody goes to a dark gym to be cool. That's the thing about it. It don't work. You can't go to a dark gym to be cool. It don't work. And anyways, if you do, you probably... It's gotta be consistent as well. It's gotta be a life, bro. It has to be like a life. It can't just be like, it's just a lifestyle, bro. Like, this shit has to be your life. It has to be. And you have to be outcome independent. You cannot be outcome dependent. That is when shit will start changing. As soon as you get outcome independent and you're not outcome dependent. If you go to certain places and you want to do certain shit, and you're doing the work, if you're doing the work because you want certain shit to happen, brother, I'm not saying it won't happen, but it won't sustain. Bro, I've learned that so much. Shit is about sustainment. Not getting there, sustaining it. Bro, imagine if I would have came to freaking, if I came to if I came to France, if I came to Madrid, and I was only able to do it for like a week, 2 weeks. Nah, bro. To sustain shit, you have to live different. You gotta sustain shit, bro. Sustainment is different. It takes more. It's a larger investment. It's a larger investment. It's a larger investment. Because at the end of the day, you want to sustain success and sustain greatness and sustain winning. Right? It is fun. It's always fun anyways, getting to a goal that you want to get to as well. But bro, you don't want to freaking get a 6-pack and then go back to being fat and overweight. Like, that don't make sense. You don't want to get a 6-pack and then go back to being fat and shit. Like, that don't make sense. But to sustain a 6-pack, what do you have? You have to freaking keep showing up for it every fucking day. Doing the burning shit. That's how the 6-pack works as well. Like, burning shit, bro. Like, you gotta freaking, you gotta be uncomfortable. Bro, why is everybody trying to distract me today? What the fuck? It's so weird, yo. Usually nobody's like, bro, so many motherfuckers been trying to distract me. I don't know why. I'm just in a flow state. Like, damn, nigga. Like, I'm just blocking the outside world out. And I'm getting phone calls. It's not that I don't want to talk to people that are calling me. It's just weird how as soon as I get in flow state, random niggas screaming, random niggas trying to like stare me down, random niggas trying to get right all up on me. It's just weird. Listen, in flow state, nigga. Flow state. I've been in flow state for a while. That shit reminded me of what's it called? So the reporter asked Steph Curry, she was like, how do you know when it's good before it goes in? Because he was shooting shots and then turning around and saying, that's good. She was like, how do you know it's good? He was like, you just gotta feel it. That's when, yo, that's what freaking living for this shit does. But not to get somewhere just because, yo, that's who you are, that's what you want to do, that's where you want to be. You feel the shit. When you freaking shot the same shot a million fucking times, you can just feel when it's good. You can just feel it. If you've done, fuck the shot. It's about if you've done the same thing anytime, you can just feel when it's good. You can feel when it's good, bro. Whether you're shooting a bow and arrow, you're freaking making a song, you can just feel it like, yo, it's good. But that shit takes flow state, and that shit takes like, yo, bro, I want to say like you have to give your whole life to it, but it's not like that, because it's an unstressed state. It's an unstressed state. It's not like you want something out. It's not like you're like showing up to the jail. You're showing up like, yo, give me something, give me something. It's like, it's not like that. It's like, yo, I'm here and I'm not outcome dependent. Bang, you're in flow state. That's when you get in flow state. Can't be outcome dependent. And you just gotta want to be there. It's gotta be in your heart, nigga. Is this shit in your heart? What is in your heart? You can see what's in a man's heart by his actions daily. You can see what's in a man's heart by his actions daily, all the time. And by an opportunity. What's in your heart? Liquor? a party, this girl, freaking being a star, wanting everybody to see you, wanting validate. What's in your heart? What do you love? Most people don't really actually love showing up and just doing the thing that they're good at. That's not what they love. They love what comes out of that shit. Shit, most people love traveling. They love being visible. They love freaking popping out. And you can get quite far with that. But can you sustain? What is in your heart, yo? What is in your heart? That's real shit, yo. What's in your heart? It's hard to run across like people who like actually genuinely have their craft in their heart. Not what it brings. Not what it brings, yo. Like genuinely, like they would do this shit if it wasn't working. Would you do this shit if it wasn't working? That's when you know when it's in your heart. Will you do this shit when no one cares and no one's watching? Will you do this shit when you're making $0? Will you do this shit when people are laughing at you? Will you do this shit when people when people are making fun of you? Will you do this shit when everybody's telling you it won't work? Are you only gonna do this shit on favorable terms? You know? And it do be in people's heart. But the ego, hey, we're all human. We all let the ego get the best of us. We all let it destroy us, and we think we're the Don Dada. But if you want to counter that and you want to protect yourself from that, because bro, it's gonna happen. If you're living your life around a bunch of people and yes men and people licking your butthole, that's going to happen. It was literally about like the French coaches. They were explaining why they kept Wemby in France and never let him go to America while he was coming up. Why? Because they knew all the way in America, everybody's licking his butthole saying he's the next this, he's the next that, and in France, what are they telling him? Nah, you're not good enough yet. You're doing this wrong. Nah, you're not the future. Why? They're not gonna treat him like that. They ain't gonna lick his butt. They're gonna say, nah. Get rest, be in the gym. You didn't do it right today. He would have gone to America around a bunch of A-lickers. Nothing's wrong with America. I'm from America. I'm just saying, like, people there do that a lot. They do, like, lick your ass and shit whenever you're doing something or they think you have potential. He would have decided, and they said the reason why they couldn't tell him that he was the future is because he would, as soon as they told him that and he believes it, he wasn't anymore. As soon as that's when it hit me about, that's why you can't act like the man even if you are. As soon as as soon as we tell him he's the future of basketball, he won't be. Why? Because now he won't run hard in drills. Now he'll have an ego. Now he'll say, oh, I'm destined. I'm the future. Now he won't listen to coaches. Now he'll have an attitude. Now he'll have his head up his ass. That's why they can't tell him. That's why you need to get away from people and situations, bro, who are gonna lick your ass, bro. But when you really are doing shit and people want to be around, people are gonna do that. It's normal because they either want something from you or they want to be around you or they want to do what you're doing or they want you to show them what you're doing. There's a lot of reasons. How you get away from that? Come to the dark gym. I know it's not fun. I know it's not fun. I know it's not as fun as being in a party and freaking hanging out with this group and doing that. I get it. But at least you'll protect your future. At least you'll protect your present and your future doing that shit. That's a place, the dark gym is a place that will protect your present and your future. Yeah, there's no validation. Nobody's gonna tell you you're amazing. Nobody's gonna freaking give you props. But you'll keep winning. You'll stay winning and shit. You'll stay focused. It's a trade-off, bro. Come to the, I'm not saying, it's not for everybody. The lame side is not for everybody. Bro, I literally remember that. It's funny because I saw it a little bit when I was in high school. When I freaking, when I was playing basketball. I literally got cut. I was cut from the team 7th grade. I was pissed. I was like, all right, let's work. Me and my friend, we started working and shit. 8th grade, I get on the team, but I don't play. I'm like, fuck. That summer, I literally, like, bro, that summer I was locked in, alone, every day. Come back, 9th grade, I do good shit on freshman. I'm supposed to move up to junior varsity. And this is another thing as well. The coach said he didn't like my attitude, so he couldn't play me. I thought I was the shit, because I was scoring like 30 points for some games. I thought I was the shit, right? He don't move me up. So that summer, I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck. I was like, attitude. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna lock the fuck into the point where it's like, yo, he gotta play me. Like, he gotta play me. But I'm also gonna shut my mouth and stop acting like it doesn't matter even if you are. That shit happened with Shador Sanders as well. People don't give a fuck. Even if you are as good as you say you are, it don't matter. It really don't matter. It can still block a door for you. Bang, I come back 10th grade. They put me on the varsity team. What's it called? I end up getting playing time. I end up playing well. But I remember seeing the JV coach's face when the main coach started putting me in the game. And it showed me that, like, yo, this is a moment right now where I can choose to be bitter, or I can let this shit go. I can let this shit go and understand, yo, just be grateful, be humble. Yeah, you did it, and you proved this person wrong, you proved that person wrong. Let it go. Let it go, nigga. There's a lot of people that told me standing on the street, doing the streaming, recording myself, it wasn't gonna work. Not once have I ever ran up in somebody's face and been like, yo, look, I'm doing, nah. Bruh, you have to, because I don't care. I just care about showing up, doing the shit that I want to do. That's the blessing. I don't care about proving this motherfucker and that motherfucker that. I used to, till I realized it's actually gonna take away from what I'm trying to do. But everybody's got ego. Everybody has ego. It's human nature, and it's a human function. It's not something you can avoid. But you can do your best to put yourself in situations where you can keep it keep it contained. Keep it contained, bro. Keep it contained. And pretty soon, in the next few months, when we step out of the darkness and we have to step into the light, bro, that's going to be bro, I know it, bro. I literally know it. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, bro. I'm not gonna smell my own shit. I've been there in Korea smelling my own shit. And then it led to a fall. What is it? What did the Bible say? Pride always leads to pride comes before a downfall. But the reason why I got prideful in Korea was because I was going out every night. Everybody was freaking validating me and shit. And I started believing my shit didn't stink. Like, I smelled my own shit. And I thought it smelled good. Wham. Thailand happens. Why, though? I was not in the gym anymore in Korea, bro. I was not in the gym. Now, and this is another thing I want to get into. A lot of people don't get this, right? I feel like a lot of people, some people need to hear this. In Korea, I still was I was still doing, like, I wasn't in the gym, but I was working out. Like, I would show up, but you have to remember, I just had a night of partying and freaking drinking my ass off. I was fucking around with this bitch, showing up like sloppy, not clear, like hungover, waking up super late, and then doing shit. Bro, that's not clear, intentional work. It's like showing up to the gym to shoot shots after a night of partying, hungover and shit, tired. Nigga, that ain't work. That ain't work. Versus showing up, a good night's rest, good breakfast, stretching, there early. That ain't work, bro. That shit ain't work. Work, your best work, clear, intentional, clear-headed work is good. That shit ain't work, bro. So I stopped. I showed up in Korea, but I didn't show up properly. I didn't show up doing my best work. And sometimes I wouldn't show up. I stopped working out. I showed up on stream, sloppy though. What's up, Oscar? I showed up sloppy. I wasn't intentional. So I got my head on my own ass. This time in the next few months, when it's time to step into the light again, nigga, I'm staying in the, bro, I know where to stay. I know where to reside. I don't care how many people are telling me, yo, bro, you're amazing, you're doing, yo. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who's trying to freaking get me to go here, who's telling me this and that. All of it is coming in this ear and out the other. And I'm just gonna be like, okay. Because I know exactly none of that matters. What matters is, am I gonna show up to the dark gym tomorrow? That's all that matters. Not someone's opinion, not somebody who's telling me I'm doing good. Are you gonna show up to the dark gym tomorrow? That's the only way good things are gonna keep happening. That's the only way. That's the only way good stuff can happen. Not by listening to people telling you how good you are. Not by freaking being around validators. Bro, it's hard, bro. It really is hard. It's hard, man. And it feels good when people are tickling your ears and shit. Everybody wants recognition. Can you do shit without recognition? Everybody wants recognition. But it's funny how, like, in life, as soon as you are not outcome dependent, everything just starts coming to you. As soon as you are not outcome dependent, everything starts coming to you. Everything. As soon as you don't want recognition, bro, it'll probably find its way to you if you continue doing what you're supposed to be doing. Bro, it's so weird. I noticed that in Korea as well, bro. When I was in the clubs and shit. It's weird how when you're not trying to freaking sleep with the girl and you're just chilling, now she want to sleep with you. It literally be like that. It literally be like that. When you go there and you're like, all right, I'm trying to, like, when you're outcome dependent, bruh, you usually walk away with nothing. But I learned that shit in Korea a lot, that game, like. But then again, I was going to the club every day, every fucking night. For 3 months. Well, how long was I there? For 3 months. So I had to be outcome dependent because every night I go to the club, I'm not gonna sleep with a girl. Like, so sometimes I was just there, like, yo, like, we just chilling. Like, if I'm chilling with this girl, freaking, I'm not pressed for it to go somewhere because tomorrow I'm gonna be here again. So I was outcome dependent. And that's when the best magic happens. That's when the magic happens. What? It takes a while. Bro, it takes practice of having shit not go your way. Continuing to do shit even when it's not going your way. Correctly, though. Clean, precise work. Clarity. Yes, even if you show up to do your work and do your shit. It's like a guy showing up to his job hungover. Yes, freaking. Yes, you're there. Yes, you showed up. But brother, you won't be freaking you won't be getting past, like, your competition, yo. I like when people show up incorrectly. Because it lets me know, all right, good. Good. That's my edge over them. They're showing up after freaking, they're showing up drained. They're showing up groggy. They're showing up tired. They're showing up freaking disoriented. Good. That's my edge over them. Because if we're both showing up, where's the edge? All right, they're showing up like this. Good. I'm gonna just show up cleanly, precisely, with clarity, sharp as a piranha, nigga. Sharp as a piranha. Done all the right shit for the whole day, yesterday, last night, all the right shit. And we chew it like a piranha, nigga. You gotta be a piranha with this shit. You gotta be sharp, deadly, and ready to fucking tear shit up. Can't do that when you're freaking drained and shit. Waking up at freaking 1 p.m., 12 p.m. next to freaking, we've all done it though. I've been there too. Waking up with this chick right here who really ain't freaking doing much for you. Yo, how did I just say that shit? Yeah, I'm dead. We all been there. Waking up freaking. Now, granted, if it's your partner, of course you're supposed to live with your partner. You're supposed to freaking wake up next to your partner. But it takes a different type of man to be able to manage all that shit. You gotta be a mature man. Young men who are still learning their habits and their disciplines, it's harder for them to be on their shit with being around their partner every day. It's harder to do. It's harder to keep your discipline. But you need it to be clean and sharp in this world. It's vital, bro. Vital. It's vital. That's how I know. That's how I know is my edge. Because a lot of people still show up, bro. A lot of people show up all the time. All the fucking time. Even when they're freaking in bad circumstances or drunk or whatever, disoriented, clustered, frustrated, sad. Right? So how am I gonna beat those people that are still showing up all the time? Because I show up all the time. Now we get to the point of, yo, who's showing up clearly and precisely? It's like freaking, what was I gonna say? It's like Ray Allen when Ray Allen shows up to the game. He showed up to the game there early, shooting 3-pointers 3 hours before, 2 hours before. He showed up completely different. That you showed up freaking coming from your apartment, driving to the game, you're there when you're supposed to be. How you show up is, bro, it matters a lot. But you don't see that shit till later. And then you look at somebody and be like, dang, why the fuck is this person doing that? Why is he doing that? We both did the same shit. We both showed up. We both put the work in. He showed up differently. He showed up clear, intentional work, precise, clarity. Got more out of the work. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. An hour of clean, clear, precise, intentional, present work is better than 3 hours of freaking whatever work. Fuck whatever. Yo, that's what they call it, whatever work. I know what whatever work is. I used to do that shit in Korea. I come back from the club drunk as fuck, and I just be doing whatever work and freaking like I'm not there. I haven't done no whatever work in France, yo. I don't do whatever work in France. I don't like doing whatever work. Just like, it's whatever. Everything gotta be clear, precise. Think about, bro, I think about what I'm gonna talk about, bro, hours ago. 7 hours ago, I was thinking about what I was gonna talk about. Clear and shit. Great night rest, early rest, early wake. Early rest, early wake. Good breakfast. Exercise. Calm walk by the beach. Come back, second good meal. Badflex said what he does for work doesn't matter. Enjoy the live. What do I do for work? Well, if you're really interested, basically, I work online. That's what I do for work. Clear work. Well, bro, where was I at? I was, I forgot what. Yeah. Second meal. Wham. Ate my second meal. Took a walk, went to the mall, chilled, clarity. Came back, bang. Bro, my day is literally the same, bro. People do not understand this about my routine. It is so boring and the same. It is fucking crazy. It's really crazy. I live the same fucking day every single day. I am so consistent. Holy shit, bro. You know where I got that from? Shay. When freaking Shay Gillis-Alexander did that. They asked him, how do you always score 30 all the time? He's like, how are you so consistent? He's like, my life is consistent. What I eat, when I go to bed, when I wake up, when I work, everything I do is consistent. I was like, damn. So that really is how you get consistent. Everything is consistent. He freaking, and it's funny, everybody's like, Shay's game is so boring. His game is boring to watch. He's boring. That's because his life is boring. He does the same shit. His life is boring. But once you get that hardware, there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. Consistent, bro. My day is freaking. Bro, my day is just the same day, bro. The same fucking day. Nothing special, no crazy routines. But it's just like, damn. Wham. Wake up. Since I go to bed early, I go to bed at like 9:30, 9 to 10, 9:30, 10. I go sleep. I'll wake up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I'll post some videos, maintain my pages and shit. I'll go back to bed. I'll wake up. I'll do my Bible shit. I'll go do my exercise, my workouts. And then I'll freaking go to the grocery store, buy more food sometimes. Wham, I'll come back. I'll make my meal. Eat that shit. Wham. I'll take my shower. Then I'll go to the beach. Think about my ideas for the day. What am I gonna say on my stream? Walk, try to get my 10,000 steps in, walk by the beach, enjoy the Mediterranean, come back, freaking eat my second meal, watch a little bit of TV, right? I'll watch like an episode of some American Dad or some shit. It used to be South Park, but I got tired of South Park, so I'll watch like an episode of American Dad while I'm eating. I'll go freaking mall, or I'll freaking take a nap. I'll either go to the mall or take a nap. I'll come back. I'll do the stream. I'll go home. Then either if there's not somebody to talk to in my personal affairs, usually there is like calls I have to make, because by that time it's like what, like 8 o'clock, 7:30. So by then, people are awake in America, right? I'll be able to talk to them, check up on family, anybody else, right? And we go to bed. Every single fucking day. There's every single fucking day, bro. That's all I do, bro, here. That's all I fucking do. Boring shit. And it literally sounds like I'm doing nothing. It looks like I'm doing nothing. But I had to take that from Shay's book. Bro, you have to just be consistent and do boring shit. You have to. Even though like there's nothing special and there is no night out, bro. There is no fucking crazy night out, crazy thing that's happening. There is none of that. There is no magical day. It's basic shit. But that's what allows us to do the shit that God has allowed us to do. Boring shit. Where everybody thinks I need to go out, I need to do some crazy shit. I need to do some like a wow moment. You have to read books, bro. You have to read the compound books, the books about compounding, and the books about the slight edge as well. You'll understand that, yo. They did a study of like one guy took like, I forget what it was, 100,000 once or 70,000. It was some money, and then the other guy took a penny a day. And then over time, over like I don't know how many years, it was 2 or 3, I'm not sure. He had way more. Way more. Why though? It was every single day. Every single day. Clean, good habits every single day. It doesn't seem like much. But then you start seeing it. You start seeing it. And then everybody starts asking like, yo, what the fuck? How? Why? How and why? But it looks so insignificant at first. You have to do insignificant shit. Insignificance. Literally the routine I just described sounded like nothing. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you don't do shit. I really don't. Cause it's nothing flat, nothing jumps out like, there's no secret. There's no secret. I just decided to freaking do the insignificant, boring shit every day for a long time. That's what I decided, yo. Every day for a long time. What is my phone at? I'm on 3%. I love y'all guys. Y'all know I love you guys. Oh my God, W stream. And it's been 62 minutes. An hour. An hour of what? Boring work. An hour of freaking insignificance to the naked eye. An hour of standing on the street talking to a camera. Well, I'm off to get some rest, so I'll be able to do it again tomorrow. W stream, guys. Taking off.